first of all, the definitions we use when it comes to the present 2%, and for the UK that is now 2.3, moving into 2.5, and I also heard the number of 3. We are not changing these definitions. And there's always a little bit room of flexibility, but not a lot. And so that's something there. I know from my previous role that we had many debates with NATO what the Netherlands could figure in the defense spending and not. And there's always a little bit of a negotiation going on there. And then in the end, you somehow reach a consensus. So I'm not aware of what exactly the debates are between the UK and NATO on what they figure in the 2.3 and 2.5, let's say in the 2%. But I would not be amazed that debate takes place because most allies are having those discussions. When it comes to your first question, I have a clear view on when we should achieve that. I keep that to myself because we are having these consultations now with allies, and these discussions are ongoing, and we will, in the end, agree on a date when we have to be there. For me, it is important that it will not be, as I said last week when we met in Brussels, it will be a flat line, and then at the year where we have to achieve the 5%, the 3.5 and the 1.5 a hockey stick, and then all of a sudden, because you cannot spend all that money in 1 year, there is an absorption capacity issue. You can only spend so much extra each year, so there has to be a credible path. That for me is very important, that countries commit to that and develop that path and share that with NATO, so that we would not have the same as in 2014. We commit all to 2%. The UK was on 2%, Greece was on 2%, the US was on 2%, but basically till Trump became president, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden everybody woke up in Brussels in 2018, and the spending went up. So we have to have a credible path there. And then I didn't understand the 3. So for what I propose is 3.5 core defense spending by date X, and that's being discussed now, and 1.5 on defense related. So we are not putting out a number of 3 anywhere.